welcome to Xbox Uncuts episode. I think we're 279. I think that's it. I think I got it wrong.
You gotta put a question mark now on the
Oh man,
the YouTube.
I think I got it. My dyslexia is kicking in. I think it's 297, not 279. I don't know. How many
Put
times?
a question mark in the YouTube channel. That's what you gotta do.
Yes, it's 297. It's 297. We've been recording for a very long time. Very, very long time.
Yeah. Congrats, man.
But yeah. I don't know. Don't know how we made it through. Not sure. But we are definitely here. We're back for another week of gaming news discussion. Brought to you by us, because ain't nobody paying for this. But this week I have Will with me. What's going on, Will? Thank you for being here, sir.
Yeah, pleasure to be here as always. Should be an interesting discussion considering the news, So glad to be here with you and Steph.
And of course, Steph. Welcome to the show, Steph. Thank you for being here, sir.
Always, sir. I'm always here.
I mean, everybody's worried about the news. Like, it's like, oh, it hasn't been a big news week. Like, a lot of things aren't happening. What's going on? Like, I gotta say, it might not have been the biggest news week, but the biggest thing happened this week, Viva Pinata finally has entered the Sea of Thieves, people. It's finally happened.
Yeah, man.
And just to show everybody, I got my console streaming through the Viva Pinata ship. We'll go ahead and put it on the live stream. I know people, of course, listening to the podcast version won't be, able to see it or can't. But we'll describe it. Let me switch over real quick.
Yeah, it's very nice looking. Very pastel colors from of course.
We have this whole situation going on. Look at this. We got a rainbow at the front of the ship now. It's fucking gorgeous.
Wow. That is nice.
Got some swan set up.
This might be the nicest livery I've seen of the ships.
I know some people aren't digging it because it's very pastel, but it's.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like it because it's. I mean, if somebody burns your ship down and steals all your treasure in this boat, like that, it hurts. It hurts. That's all I'm saying. But I'm really enjoying it. I think it's hilarious. There's like a cat on the casting. I forgot what. Like I'm kind of disappointed a little bit because there's not, like, there's animals and they said this is the Viva Pinata ship, but there's like, I wanted like the worms like built into like textures, or like I wanted it to be a little bit more pinata-y, I still really like it. Don't get me wrong, but I wanted more.
I'm surprised they don't have a pinata hanging from one of the sails. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah. Like, Horstachio should have been on the sails.
Yeah, he's like the iconic kind of.
Yeah. Like, or the worms.
Did you post a picture in the chat?
Do what?
Did you post a picture in the chat?
No, I'm doing a live stream. I'm showing people. I'm on a boat. Yeah, we're showing it all off. This is the benefits of going on Mixer and watching live, or, being on that YouTube after the fact. Please subscribe. That's right. Hit up those video feeds, that we're doing. But yeah, I'm just streaming my console to my PC and then ripping the picture off of it. I think it's holding up pretty well. Looks pretty good.
So what is the front masthead of? Like, I can't see clearly on the picture on the website. Is it like just different animals, or?
It's not different animals. Well, there are bees on it. I know that. I'm trying to get to a part of the ocean that's not fucking dark, to be honest.
Yeah. But it was the worst time they gave you to show off the ship.
Yeah. Because I'm in the ugly green part of the sea, and of course I'm going against the fucking wind, and I chose the biggest boat that I could possibly can to show off the whole thing, and I'm trying to sail it alone.
Pretty very, very colorful.
It is very colorful, but Viva Pinata was a very colorful game.
Yeah, I think the only ship they haven't done yet is like for Conquer, right? Conquer's like the
Yeah, I just don't know if they'll do a Conquer ship, to be honest, because it's so adult oriented. And
yeah,
they, even though there's a lot of adults in this game, I think they're still trying to keep it fairly PG,
yeah.
like where anybody can play.
Yeah, I guess
And
they don't
if
have
you
to
had like
go.
a sunflower with big tits on your mast, like
That'd be great.
it'd be hilarious for everybody that played Conquer, but that's about it.
Yeah, I guess they go with Conquer in the front, maybe, and then just give it like acorn designs. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. But they also added a couple of emotes. I just really like the fucking. It's hilarious that there's a rainbow on the front of the boat because of it. Oops, I'm
Fantastic.
about to hit this island. Shit. Don't hit, don't hit. I'm scared. This is why you don't sail by yourself on these big ships.
That's a different looking skull cloud. I've never seen that before. Is that new?
Which one? The one over there?
Yeah.
It's just an active fort.
They used to look different, like more, just a kind of more generic, like kind of look. I don't know. Maybe they updated the look of it or something. Or maybe I just haven't played it so long
Yeah.
to notice.
Like that is the Fort of the Damned over. I believe that's the Fort of the Damned over there.
Oh,
That
yeah, I
skull.
thought that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was like a sun for a second. I was like, what the hell is a sun in the nighttime? The black sun. But no problem. Yeah, I think they added. Yeah, yeah, it looks cool. I like it a lot. Actually, I might cop. That's a purchasable one or you? Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's also I think there's also an update to let me see the Chester Rage. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It looks like. Uh, yeah, that's pretty dope. I like it. That's really cool. Yeah, there's so much cool stuff they still have to add. Um, I'm still waiting for the like those like like a what do you call it? Like Pirate Caribbean style like villains, like the Davy Jones. I kind of want to see that still. Like they're still just doing skeletons only. It's kind of lame at this point.
Did you just say Pirates of Caribbean?
No, 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 not that. Not no,
Yeah.
not that
They,
game. No.
oh, okay. Oh, I'm listening back here. I just was making sure.
Yeah, just I know what you mean. Yeah, but they say they only hear me. That's weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he now hears it.
That's interesting. Can't hear me right now that I'm talking. Can't hear me now.
I think he does. Let me see. Let's see if he gives the heads up. The okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they
I
don't.
did.
They're not hearing me apparently.
Yeah, so you don't hear you
Either.
now.
All right. Nah, it's
Oh,
fixed. But let me increase Steph's audio that way, because he's using a different headset than he's usually using.
Yeah.
yeah. My apologies, guys.
Oh, no worries, man.
But that is, that's the set.
Yeah, it looks even better now that you can see it in the sunlight.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
But we're gonna
Yeah,
go
that's
switch
nice.
back over to the regular panel. All right. Let's see. I'm sorry, I gotta pull up the news. I threw it down somewhere. Let's see. Right here.
Well, if you want to see if these, because I do have a little bit of a thing. I was looking up some of the news for it. So I went to the lordsofgaming.net, and it says the chest of rage is the raging cornerstone of this update. Skeletons guard the chest in the devil's roar. It's the pirates ticking time bomb. If the chest stews for too long, it will exhale a fiery area of affected breath. This breath will light anything it touches on fire. So keep cool unless you're trying to release it on skeletons. Yeah, so it looks like they added some other stuff to the update.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna sail around the whole map to do it, but yeah, there's
yeah.
a cool, like, of course, every month. Well, it's been pretty much every month they've been releasing cool content to the whole server, and it's been really nice for that.
Yeah. This game has a shit ton of achievements too, right? Like it's got to be a good 2,000 by now.
It's
this
getting up there, yeah.
Yeah, some of them are hard to do too.
Let's see, but yeah, that's I mean, I almost feel like I should do what you've been playing just because I kind of shown the 2 games I've been playing.
Yeah.
All right, but on to the news. All major publishers have been confirmed for E3 2020 so far. We have Sega, Bandai Namco, T2, Xbox, Warner Brothers Games, Capcom, Bethesda, Ubisoft, Square Enix, Nintendo. I mean, it's not a bad list. I kind of want to see everything from these devs. I'm excited. Can't wait. I'm sure EA is going to E3.
Yeah.
There's we know Sony's not.
Play.
Huh? What'd you say?
The EA Play.
Whatever it takes, man.
Well, EA's going to be interesting because I'm sure they'll have Apex Legends stuff. But I don't know.
Definitely.
Yeah, because the season's pretty long. It's like there's still like 72 days in the season 4, but they're probably gonna update maybe more skins or I know we're supposed to get King's Canyon coming up soon. I don't know if it's just ranked. Yeah, and that's just on the ranked, right? The ranked thing.
I'm not sure what modes.
Okay. But yeah, there's that. Then I'll be curious to see if they'll have any Anthem updates because I actually just bought that recently because it was like $10. That was a pretty deep discount, and that's for the Legion of Dawn edition. It's kind of weird because when I was playing it, it seems so empty now. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, you get some matchmaking, but it doesn't seem like the most liveliest of games as a service games.
It's EA's. They're still lawbreakers.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's that, and I'm sure they'll have the usual sports stuff. Maybe I don't know. Do you think they'll have any Star Wars news?
I mean, I think the big news that we'll see from EA is going to actually be Anthem, because they've been reworking that entire game to make to make it better. So
you don't think they'll have a Mass Effect rebound?
I think that could be a big.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think Anthem. Hey, more of the game that no one wanted.
Yeah, but they're reworking the entire thing, so I'd be shocked if it's not Anthem.
I mean, I don't think that many people will care. Let's just say it that way.
The game sold pretty decently, so I think it'll.
Yeah, but no one cares anymore.
Well, I think they only don't care until there's actual good update news. Yeah, because otherwise, I know it's not like a good spot right now. And I'm playing it. I mean, it's kind of fun. I like it, but
the game itself is just not good.
I mean, I enjoy it for now. But do you guys have the game?
Yeah.
You guys want to play? I need somebody to play with.
I mean, I'm willing to play after this update. Because honestly, I think the update's going to fix the issue when it comes to load times in the game, because they are pretty horrendous and stuff like that. So that's.
He's saying wait till E3 will, then he'll play with it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think, and not even E3. I don't think it'll launch on E3, but I think it launches this year because they've already said they're reworking the entire game.
So you think they're going to go full No Man's Skies with it?
Pretty much. Oops, oh man, see that? That's a rookie mistake. I'm glad nobody can see what I just did. But no, yeah, I think they change out. Well, not change out. That's not the right word. Yeah, they're gonna completely redo Anthem. The world's gonna fairly be the same, but I think they get it to run at a lock 60. They get rid of the loads, because
What?
one of the biggest issues with that game, honestly, was the fact that
A
fucking you would go
a
somewhere
lock
and
60.
yeah, or was it
Is
30?
it?
Shit, is it lock
It's
30?
30. It's a 30 frame. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
30 frames game.
yeah. So even if it's a lock 30, and they can get the fact that like when you go in a tunnel, it doesn't go to a fucking loading screen, that would be amazing. You know, that's what I want. I just don't want to deal with loading screens.
I figure I don't because I'm gonna play the campaign or whatever the online component is for now, and until updates. I'm still gonna play it, but I'm curious to see they're probably gonna add maybe like some extra DLC or like an expansion plus like more cosmetics and like a streamlined like I don't know, like campaign, like maybe do something with the first person for Tarsus stuff. Maybe they'll make it third person and make it easier to navigate. Who knows? Or maybe they'll redo the fortress, make it more easily navigable. I mean, it's not that hard, but it seems so small compared to like other hubs and stuff like that. I mean, plus they're gonna have to probably. I'm guessing gonna do some next gen upgrades too, like maybe make it a 60 FPS game on the newer consoles.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah, added effects. I mean, EA's. I mean, because this is a new gen, so I think EA has a good potential to show off good stuff. It's just whether they actually care enough to actually have good stuff there. But it's potentially interesting. It could be good.
I'm with you. Yeah, I think I think it'll end up being a good game eventually, just because of the amount of money they're putting fucking into it to make it work.
Right. But the E3 list looks okay. It seems a little small, but I guess that's just because it's still early. Maybe.
Yeah.
Add more.
Part of it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, because like, what is it? Sony's not going to E3 this year.
Jeff Keighley.
Yeah. Well, that's part of Sony. So.
Yeah. Him and all his studios.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be like almost like Microsoft's gonna be like the main event there, basically.
I want to see WB games.
Oh, you think they'll actually announce Batman this year?
They better.
I think they will.
It's kind of ridiculous at this point.
Because I think it's going to be announced as a next gen game, though. Well, a cross gen game, I should say.
Yeah, I can see that.
See it.
Maybe they'll do. I could see them do like maybe try to do a 4K version of Arkham Knight, like definite. Like I know they already did definitive edition, but like maybe enhanced edition. Who knows?
Yeah.
That would be kind of weird.
The last one.
Yeah.
Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
People hated that game though.
I don't know. I think they just thought they were a little disappointed about some aspects of it, but
the tank ruined the game for a lot of people because it's so much part of the game that people just hated it. But I like the story so much, I just played through. I wasn't a fan of the tank either, but you get used to it eventually.
Yeah, and it still looks like still one of the best looking games of the gen. Like,
yeah.
Just what, this gen?
Yeah, I'd say it's
a really
up there.
Good looking game. Yeah.
Maybe top 20, top 15, maybe.
I don't know, bro. I loaded up my fucking what's it called? Oh, Detroit Become Human. Ooh, that shit look good. That came in front.
Yeah, that's
I was playing. Listen to this shit, y'all. I was playing it, and I was like, my son was like, "This a game?" I was like, "Yeah, man. Don't you see me picking up this trash?" Nice. I'm washing dishes, bro. I'm washing these dishes. This is a game.
It's hilarious. Oh man.
Yeah, it's the same thing, bro.
Yeah, Sony's games, man. They got that that visual stuff on lock.
That shit look baller. I ain't gonna stand look baller, but
yeah.
It's not. I mean, it ain't the funnest of shit. I mean, I ain't really loving picking up trash.
Yeah, it is what it is,
Yeah. But yeah, I'm hyped.
Oh, what did you say, Steph? It kind of cut off.
Yeah, my bad. I really want to see the new Batman. So.
Oh yeah.
Or Superman or whatever it's gonna be.
I don't know if they said is it gonna be a reboot or like a continuation of the story. I'm not 100% on that one.
They haven't even said anything. They were just leaks.
Interesting.
I love Superman as a character. I'd love to see them actually make a good Superman game, but we'll see. I mean, they said they've been working on it for a long time trying to figure out that formula to make a fun Superman game.
Yeah, interestingly, the WB's like two studios. Was it Rocksteady and what's the other one?
WB Montreal.
Montreal, yeah. I think so. WB the Montreal is the one, the Court of Owls game, right? That's the one.
The what game? Court of Owls.
Yeah, the new.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry. And then so Rocksteady, like there've been so many rumors of that studio doing like the
No, remember they were supposed to make a what is it? Slade? Is it Slade?
Oh, like the Deathstroke.
Deathstroke. Yeah, I was supposed to make a Deathstroke game because remember at the end of the Batman Origins or Arkham Origins, there's like a cutscene. I don't know if you played that game and beat it.
I played it. I just didn't really beat it yet.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the game, there's a cutscene that kind of hints that there's either going to be DLC or an actual game, and they never get the DLC. And I don't know if they decided they were. Say what? They did that?
No, I'm just saying. I was just confirming what you were saying.
Oh yeah. Well, what the hell is
that? Sadly, it's Otis choking. What's that?
Is he dying?
Slowly. His throat's closing up on him. We've taken him to the vet, but all I can do is make him comfortable. Sadly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, poor Otis.
Jesus.
We're not gonna make this a downer show. It's not the plan.
Yeah.
I thought he lives like your like grandma or some shit.
No.
Like man.
No.
Sounds like a smoke. Like it's a bunch of cigarettes.
But
poor Otis.
Yeah, I mean, Dustin. I'm sure Dustin is doing the best he can for him. But yeah, I mean like Rocksteady's been like working on different. Like, apparently, I think they've done like a bunch of projects in the past.
I think they started over, right? Didn't they like scrap a bunch of shit?
Yeah, I think I heard from Teen Titans and then Suicide Squad and then some Superman thing. So I don't know what they're doing right now. It's definitely not a Batman game. I think they're doing some sort of like. It's definitely a DC game, but I don't think it's like hugely Batman related, unless it's like like a Robin game or something. But I doubt that, or Nightwing game. So it looks like they're just doing something different, which is why I don't know. Maybe it's interesting that they haven't had any news about their games lately.
I really think their problem's going to be, and it's what's taking them so long, is their combat system. It needs a revamp, or like, you play Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I mean, Spider-Man didn't have like that much better combat than Batman, really, but the animations in it made the game feel that much better, just because the way it transitioned from, like I guess combo to combo or whatever, it just felt better, even though it was basically the same thing as Batman. So I think they're probably having a hard time managing to make the gameplay like better, like an actual better game. Because I mean, remember people complain so much about the Batmobile.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's definitely. I mean, plus with the type of game they're making, hard to say what they're gonna exactly do to accommodate, like if they're doing more characters than one.
They after they after they finish the last game, they're like, yeah, we're gonna have motherfucking I don't know, the Batwing in the bitch. You're gonna be flying this game, and I can tell you right now, nobody want to do that shit. It sounds cool until every mission you gotta drive some shit. When you really just want to be on rooftops flying around kicking ass,
Yeah.
But anyway, well, what else we got next up?
Infinity
studio
Line,
we want to point
Josh, he wanted to say that speaking of Batman, Batman and Catwoman are having a baby. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's a comics thing. I'm surprised about that.
Which comic?
It's like the recent DC comics. Well, I think they showed a cover of Batman holding Catwoman's baby.
Yeah, I've seen the
baby
picture,
bump.
but I didn't know what it was from.
Yeah, it's definitely like a comics, like a recent comics thing.
Yeah, DC got me all fucked up. I was reading the New 52, and then all of a sudden it means nothing.
Yeah, I
well,
know.
actually, after the fucking this whole thing with what's his name? Man, blue dude.
Oh, Dr. Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan. Like, it actually re-establishes all of New 52, all of everybody. Like, they...
Oh, wait, so it wasn't wasted now that's back?
It's all back. Dr. Manhattan. The whole point, well, I mean, I guess we can spoil, like, it's not a huge spoiler. Like, so Dr. Manhattan couldn't see past this fight between him and Superman. Like, it just kept pointing to being this, like he just couldn't see that, it's his biggest weakness. He can't see past that point in time. Find out that he realizes is that every universe has a Superman, and Superman's the reason that people do their best and not be a dick like Dr. Manhattan. Like, that's kind of the whole, like, trope, to the point that he is essentially, he has a son and is reborn as Clark Kent on Earth, but is Dr. Manhattan version of Superman, and is gonna fix that universe so that people aren't just complete dicks in the Watchmen universe.
Yeah, it's funny. Didn't Grant Morrison have a multiversity comic where like, there was a Dr. Manhattan style like Superman or like a Dr. Manhattan style character? It was like, I know Grant Morrison wrote it. I think it was tied to either what's the Crisis with Darkseid, when that was like a couple years ago. Final Crisis, I think it was Final Crisis. So. Yeah, I think it was like between Final Crisis and New 52 or something. So it was like an interesting little study there. But yeah, that's interesting. Like Dr. Manhattan. I'm sure Alan Moore is thrilled to hear about all this.
Yeah, but I mean, it makes Dr. Manhattan not a like kind of an asshole, because he's just like.
So how does that bring all the New 52 back though?
Because Dr. Manhattan has been fucking with Superman's timeline. He was the one like reaching in and fucking with it to see how it would. He was using Superman as an experiment to fuck around, not realizing what he was doing, and he saw, like, in his vision, he kept seeing Superman attack him, and then he couldn't see past it. But find out Superman wasn't attacking him. He was protecting Dr. Manhattan. And Dr. Manhattan's like, why would you protect me? I've been fucking with you. And I killed your parents. And I took away this from you. And I did all this fucking insane shit to you. And Superman's like, I don't know about that. I just know, we got to do what's right. And, he's the Boy Scout. He did his Boy Scout thing. And, he was the Superman we all know and love. Like, he's going to do what's right. And Dr. Manhattan saw that and was like, man, I never realized, like, you do the right thing no matter what, because you're in every universe.
Yeah.
So it just changed Dr. Manhattan. And then so Dr. Manhattan like snaps his fingers and recreates the multiverse, which resets all the New 52s back, all of, like, everything's back.
Oh man, that's a clusterfuck of continuity. I mean, I hope. I don't know,
because I think the Justice League of America is completely back as well, like all of it. They just said, you know what, people like it, let people have it, and I'm more of a fan of that. I'd rather see them have a multiverse with a bunch of different characters, like a bunch of different versions, and then people just write the version that's most interesting to them, versus them trying to kill everybody to have one single universe, and then everybody's just kind of scratching their head at it.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. They really erased all their good legacy stuff. So I'm glad they kind of somehow brought that back. But that seems like very messy to explain.
Essentially, it rewrote Infinite Crisis because Dr. Manhattan was responsible for Flashpoint.
For Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Wow.
How's that? How?
I don't know exactly how. I just know, yeah, he was responsible for Flashpoint. He's the one that moved everything to make sure that Flashpoint happened.
Wow. So isn't he tied to Zoom then, or
I guess I need to read it. I'm just going to the overview I know that somebody told me. So it's I'm gonna end up reading it. Like
you're gonna have to give us the rundown.
Because I like superheroes, or I like Superman, I should say. So it's fucking, and it's kind of an homage to like why Superman's a great character.
Yeah, I
even
think they're
going up because they kind of like they've done so much bullshit with Superman, like over the last couple decades, like flipping his character so many different ways.
So is New 52 Superman back too, or he's still gone?
No, I think he's still dead because he died, and then Superman from Earth Prime took Superman 52's place in the Superman 52 universe.
Yeah,
remember?
It's so confusing.
I think that's still canon. Because Superman... so this is what happened. In Infinite Crisis, Superman, Lex Luthor, and Lois were all in a bubble dimension that protected them from the fucking multiverse change. And then when they came out, like, there was a new Superman, and Superman was like, you know what? Fuck it. I just won't be Superman. There is a Superman on this Earth. I'm just going to chill, do my own thing, and back off. And he did. And then when Superman dies in New 52, to appease all the fucking fanboys, they brought Prime Superman back. And he just kind of is like, yeah, I'm Superman.
Yeah. And that's the Superman from Crisis on Infinite Earths onwards, right?
Yes.
Not the pre-Infinite Crisis on Infinite Earths Superman. That's
I think so. It's fucking confusing.
Superman. Yeah, it's just weird that they killed like New 52 Superman after they like built all that stuff around him, all the stories and it's Superman, so it's like weird.
No, it's just because people hated the New 52 Superman. They wanted classic Superman, and that's been DC's problem, is that they've been trying to give people what they want, but. Like, it's like, you got people that like New 52, you got people that hate it, you got people that love pre-crisis, you have, it's...
Yeah, they can't seem to make up their minds.
They're just trying to appease everybody. And then I understand, I mean, we're talking about, like, 60 years of fucking comics, too, 80 years, so it's hard to fucking put all that and put a nice bow on it.
Yeah. Oh, well, See Infinity has some other questions. Sorry we missed them. It says, will we see a Need for Speed? I guess that's what we were talking about during the DA conference. Yeah, he said that they changed developers. So, I mean, that's definitely possible. I can definitely see that. I'm not sure if we'll see it that E3 because I don't know how soon they changed developers or how recent that was. So that I mean, the last one was somewhat better success. Need for Speed Heat. So hopefully they have a new good one again. Because I think they kind of ruined that franchise for a while until Heat. Yeah. What do you think, Steph?
It's done. It's done. It's sticking for.
No more Need for Speed, you saying?
No, I mean, it's still gonna come out. that don't mean it ain't done.
Yeah, okay. So the second question, he said, I just hope to keep all my armor. I just hope I get to keep all my armor I've got so far. So I'm assuming that means Anthem. Yeah, I can't imagine them taking it away. Like that would be kind of weird if they took away all the armor.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna do it. Like, they're gonna be reworking a lot of things in the game, but I think they're gonna. Anybody that's been playing, they're gonna be loyal to and make sure they get all their shit.
Yeah, I'm sure you can be safe that your armor is somewhere stored in the Excel sheet somewhere in a server in a database.
But they're definitely going to be looking at changing that up a lot to make it fit.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, moving on. Coming soon to Xbox Game Pass, we have Kingdom Hearts 3, Yakuza 0, Wasteland Remastered, and more. I mean, I think the Yakuza 0 and the Kingdom Hearts 3 were the big, huge pushes for Game Pass this month, which is really fucking awesome. And I think Yakuza is also coming to PC Game Pass as well, not just Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Which Yakuza is this again?
0.
0.
Yeah.
So that's the prequel, right?
Yeah, but apparently you're supposed to play it like the normal order, like Yakuza 1. I don't know. There's some sort of order that's a little easier to do. I mean, there's some. I don't know. I think it's the 0 references the first 2 or 3, and I don't know. I have to get back to that. But it's a good list, man. I actually the Kingdom Hearts was surprising because they don't have the first 2 that just came out. I guess they want to sell them first before putting it in Game Pass. But that is kind of I mean, it's nice to have it on it, but I wish they had all
All of Kingdom Hearts up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest. I looked at it and went, okay, I'll wait for it to go on sale.
Yeah.
Because I'm not paying 60 and 50 for both sets.
Oh yeah, the new ones that came out. Yeah, that's way too much. Like,
I mean, that's how much they cost on the PlayStation Store. It's not like they're like overcharging for Xbox fans. It's just, look, we're late to the party. I'm willing to wait to play those games. I don't need to play them today. So that means discount. And I know that kind of is a little shitty because it's like, oh, I'm not going to support them bringing it to Xbox. But guess what? They should have brought that shit to Xbox a long time ago. I'll eventually buy it, but
completely agree.
Like, I'm not paying full price for them. Like, I'll wait.
Yeah, I can wait too. I have 3 already. I bought it when it was like $20. It was just ridiculously cheap. So I can still wait, to play the first 2. I would probably buy it at like maybe 25, 30, like 20 to the least.
But another really fun game that popped up there. I already own it, but I think anybody that you look for a party game, Jackbox Party Pack 3 is a really good version of that game, and definitely worth playing with friends. If you have a couple friends over the house and family, like, it really works well.
Yeah, so, I can endorse.
T-shirt Slugfest Team KO is hilarious.
Yeah, I can endorse this collection. It's very fun when we played it on Mixer with you and Maria and Vern.
But yeah, definitely, I'd love the Jack. I'm actually kind of shocked that we don't see pretty much all of the Jackbox games up on Game Pass.
Yeah, there seemed like a shoo-in for the Game Pass stuff.
Okay, so another release on March 13th, we got State of Decay 2, Juggernaut Edition. This remaster is packed full of new updates and experiences, spin-off of original content access, and all 3 add-on packs released to date, cross-platform multiplayer, and more. It's included with your membership of Xbox Game Pass, will be delivered as a free update to existing game, which is already available in Xbox Game Pass library. So yeah. It's a nice little update. I know you must be excited, Will. More State of Decay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, because I've played it off and on lately. This is just because every time they I can't better talk. Every time they do a new update, I try it for a little bit, then I kind of hold off because they also tend to introduce a lot of new bugs, which is annoying. So I'm just gonna wait for the new update to play it again, and hopefully it won't be as bug it won't be bug free, I'm sure, but it should be in a way better state. I mean, imagine this game came out and like as a Juggernaut edition, it'll probably definitely score a lot better than it did before.
I'd say so.
Yeah, but they did support the game very, very, very well lately. Like most of the updates have been free. The only thing you've had to pay for was I think it was like the Heartland. Oh, it was like one of the expansions for the that went back to Trumbull Valley, and I think there were like maybe some little packs here and there. But especially when they're giving it away in Game Pass, like if you have Game Pass, you pretty much get the best version all the time, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of value for that type of service. And same with Bleeding Edge. I think Bleeding Edge gets a lot of updates, free updates, and you get it on Game Pass, and you don't really have to pay for most of that stuff, unless it's cosmetics related, I think. But yeah, I mean the update looks awesome. They got heavy weapons. I think they said they added fog. No rain yet. I wish they added rain. seems weird not to have that. But they said I think it might be some sort of limitation with their what they're working with as far as their engine goes. I mean, Unreal Engine can obviously do rain, but I think they have some sort of they don't want to like crack the system or whatever because they have so many bugs sometimes. And what else? I think they added oh yeah, it was a new expansion to another map, which looks pretty cool. It's more foresty. It actually looks similar to the first map from the first State of Decay. It looks much closer to that one, interestingly enough. And they said they remastered the graphics, but I think it's more like they redid the lighting and the foliage looks a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Definitely pick this game up, guys, if you don't have it, or if you have Game Pass. Definitely try it. The multiplayer is fun too. It's like it's pretty much like horde mode. You just but you get benefits from it. You get weapons that they transfer to your locker or your chest in the actual game. So it's all tied together. It's pretty dope.
All right, and then for games leaving Game Pass coming up, you got Fallout 3, Just Cause 4, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Snake Pass, The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, Batman Return of Arkham, that's Arkham City, and then Batman Return of Arkham Asylum are all leaving.
Yeah.
But before they leave, you can get them at 20% off if you really want those games. So, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, those are some good games. So, I mean, if you haven't played them already, you might as well wait for another sale then.
Yeah.
I guess Just Cause gets ridiculously, I can't even say the word, ridiculously cheap, like on the store. I've seen it for like $20, $25, and that's for like the full edition, like the gold edition or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's a good thing about Game Pass. You lose some good games, but they always cycle in a lot newer games and make it worth your while. I mean, I've tried PS Plus. It's quite good actually. It's pretty decent, but the rotation of new games isn't quite as frequent as Game Pass. So because they don't really update it that often, they give you a good list of stuff, but
there's a little like they have a lot of games, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't talk shit about it, but Microsoft has done a fantastic job at with Game Pass and getting kind of the latest and greatest games up there. I mean, there's just so many games that are like less than a year old that are in the list. Like it's like, man, okay, I'll play Kingdom Hearts. Why not? Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the games still all feel relevant. And since Microsoft's putting their own first party up there, like even if they don't get a ton of new third party stuff up there, they have enough of a catalog at this point to even make it feel fresh.
Exactly. So like since like you said, PS Plus has a bigger variety of like third party titles, but I think the Game Pass stuff, to offset that, they offer their first party, plus all the updates and expansions sometimes, and on top of the newer games there, because so the rotation is always more fresh and you get more new games, even if not the quantity isn't as big as PlayStation Plus. But I think they pretty much even out, like if you think about it, or maybe even it might be even better because you get also points for your Game Pass interactions and playing the Game Pass game. So I think they've got like a superior service at this point. But I mean, that's not to diss PlayStation Plus. I mean, if PlayStation Plus can up their game, make more like updates like more frequently, get them fresher games, put in the first party, then that could definitely contend with Game Pass. But as it stands, Game Pass is like ridiculously good right now.
Yeah.
I think there's also a promotion, right? Like I think there's a current promotion for 3 months for $1.
Oh, is there? I don't even know. Like,
yeah, I've seen it. The only thing that sucks, I can't use it because it's still good until March, I believe, the 5th. Plus, my life runs out at the same time because I remember we did the
you converted? Yeah.
So I guess I have to look into Xbox Live recently to look into more gold or something. Did you have something else to add, Dustin, to the news? If
Well,
not, I have.
I mean, I was gonna move past this news.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll add something at the end when you finish yours.
Cool. The Xbox Elite Series 2 controller was the best-selling video game accessory for the third consecutive month. With 3 months in market, it is the 5th fastest-selling video game accessory in U.S. history.
Wow.
$180 controller is killing it.
We knew it would.
That's crazy.
It is. I mean, I'm using it right now to mess around and try to decide what to stream in the background. But it's like, yeah, it's just a great feeling controller. I need to see if you can buy the what is it, the trigger, not triggers, the paddles for the back of the controller, because I'd like to buy 4 more just for my original Xbox
you can buy them.
Yeah, because I was actually going to give away my my original Elite controller to a friend, but the paddles, I'm just not a big fan of them, and I think he would actually like to use the paddles, and you can definitely use the Elite Series 2 paddles on the original. But yeah, if you bring those things down, they're just going to be, it's just a much better controller.
Yeah, they sell the accessory kit on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to pick that up, and then because the Elite Series 1 controller, if you can get it on sale, is still a fantastic controller. But yeah, the 2 is just awesome. It's improved. Cause, my friend plays a lot of Battlefield 5. I know he would get a kick out of a better controller.
I'm surprised it's been doing so well though, like in the sales, like especially because it's such a high premium like product. You know, it's not like a cheap regular controller. Even the regular controller is still like $70 or $60 or whatever regular price they go for.
Well, the controller, I mean, kind of mainstream, and it's used for PC a lot, so it doesn't surprise me that it sold this much.
Yeah, that's
people
true.
wanted it. Remember, you had a lot of people waiting a whole year because they thought they were going to get it for, that whole year we didn't have it. Remember, was that 2018 we didn't get it?
Yeah. So I have a question, Dustin, for the Elite controller, right? I know how the regular controllers eventually wear out the sticks, like the grooves and stuff. Does that happen in the Elite, or is it made out of different material so it won't wear out the grips?
The original Elite versus which ones?
Yeah. Oh, well, like the original, like the regular controries have how the
plastic
the grips.
Yeah,
the thumb grips have.
Yeah,
like
these both the original Elite controller and the second Series 2 Elite controller both have ceramic discs. That way they don't wear out.
Oh, and they're not like too hard on the thumb or anything?
No, they're very smooth. It's very comfortable to use.
Wow. So like no matter how much you play, it won't like wear out or even I would say maybe as quickly as original.
I don't think these will ever wear out unless you would have to be doing an insane amount of play.
Yeah, I might have to look into getting one of these Elite controllers. Like that's pretty cool. I think it sucks is it's only chargeable, right? You can't like replace batteries. Once it goes dead, then that's pretty much it.
All right, moving on. Let's see. Xbox insiders can be the first to preview Obsidian's Xbox exclusive Grounded. This is from True Achievements. Obsidian announced Grounded in XO19 last year, and since then we haven't heard much about the game. Now the Grounded team is ready to share more in upcoming PAX East, where members of the dev team will be holding a panel hosted by Major Nelson. So this is the game where like it was all the like the kids were shrunken or whatever. It's supposed to be like a battle in a yard.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I'm interested. We'll see.
Looks pretty cool to me.
Yeah, it's a cool little game. We'll check it out. And I believe, isn't that going to be a Gamepass game as well? Like, it's going to be fun.
I know it's going to be in preview.
Yeah.
I'll check it out in preview. It looks like a different enough game to try it out. I mean, I think it's supposed to be procedural on some level, or is it just? I
didn't look into it that much to say that. I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me if it is.
I guess just to make, because I know that with small dev teams usually use procedural stuff to make their game kind of, I don't know, won't be as limited as just having a set levels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think I heard something about that, but yeah, should be cool.
All right, Starcraft Ghost was also a build from the original Xbox was dropped out into the public. I don't know if
I read about that.
y'all
That's crazy.
check this out. That was it was kind of insane. But yeah, I mean, I remember reading in I think it was Xbox Magazine, the official Xbox Magazine, about it, and get kind of stoked about it, and sadly it got canceled. And...
Yeah, it seems so cool because StarCraft was huge back in the 90s and well, early 2000s and stuff. So it was interesting to see
a shooter,
full
come out
shooter,
of it.
based on that. And it sucks that they canceled it because it seemed like it had so much cool stuff going for it.
Yeah, it seemed like it had potential. To expand that series beyond RTS.
Right.
Because honestly, StarCraft 2 sadly didn't blow the world away, and which funnily enough I actually ended up downloading StarCraft 2. I haven't played it yet, but with my new graphics card, my new monitor and stuff, I wanted to check it out, see how well it ran. And I also I got another game I'll talk about later.
You're never gonna play that for too long, though, Dustin.
What, StarCraft 2?
And that's it, yeah.
No, I love RTS games. I might actually fall into that. That's right up my alley.
The one though.
The game that would get me though, and they are remastering it. They just haven't announced it yet. Well, they haven't announced the release date. They announced that they were working on it. Is Command and Conquer Red Alert. I'll lose my life in that game. I love that game. That was my childhood.
Yeah, that was on 360 and PC, right?
Yeah. Well, it was on
all
PlayStation 1 and what else was it? It was, I think they had, don't hold it to me, I think they might have had an N64 release for it of the original Red Alert, or it might have just been Command and Conquer at the time, and the Red Alert game didn't drop yet.
I never really got into the Command and Conquer series. I just never really found it interesting enough. But
I loved all the alternative history, and it was this branch of the Nazi government decided not, to disobey Hitler, and they ended up going back in time and stealing Albert Einstein and creating their own nukes. It was bizarre and awesome.
Yeah, well, the StarCraft 2 was that. I don't remember if was that in sprites or is it polygons or.
No, they went digital, I believe, with StarCraft 2. It wasn't sprites anymore.
Okay, so that should run pretty well on your PC then.
Yeah.
It'll look weird. It'll look good at least.
There's so much going on it though. You need a really good CPU for it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I mean, it's old enough now. I mean, if your CPU's probably within 4 years, 5 years,
you'd be surprised. I still remember when that Diablo 3 killed my computer.
Yeah. All right, Xbox Series X to feature dedicated audio hardware acceleration. The Xbox Series X is going to feature. Why do they?
Don't Xbox One do that?
Yeah, it does, which is definitely going to improve immersion in next generation titles. The included of audio hardware acceleration in the next gen Microsoft console has been confirmed today by the description at GDC 2020 presentation. I mean, Microsoft already has dedicated hardware for audio in the Xbox One, so I would have been surprised if they would have taken it out. Sony's the one that didn't have it in the PS4, but I believe with the PS5 they've already announced that they're going to have it in PS5 as well. So
I don't know what difference it made versus Xbox and PS4 in the game.
It just took resources away from the PS4's CPU to do more channels, because the Xbox could have, let's say, 500 distinct audio channels going and being able to mix it on its own dedicated hardware, while the PS4 had to do it on one of the cores for the CPU to do the same thing.
It looks like they just wanted to confirm it because PlayStation did announce it. I mean, I know obviously the the Xbox does that now, like especially with dedicated like what's this around Dolby Atmos. They have apps for it and stuff. So it looks like it's good that Microsoft confirmed this, just in case the audiophile people were like wondering whether it will support these types of sound upgrades and stuff like that.
All right, moving on, unless anybody has anything else to add, we have World War Z developer was purchased by THQ Nordic.
Apparently. that was a big one.
Yeah, and I mean, I know we need to actually play some World War Z, but
I actually bought that recently.
What's the name of that studio?
Saber Interactive, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, they bought. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's a fun game. I mean, they did a really good job making a third-person Left 4 Dead for sure.
And you see how well it runs. Like it's
a solid game. Like that they made that engine purr. Like that thing runs smooth.
Yeah, it's at 30 frames per second, but it's so smooth. Like it doesn't. It feels like a weird mix of.
It's like I'm gonna give it the biggest con. It feels like a Forza Horizon game.
Yeah. Just so smooth. Like it's awesome. And it's a super fun game. It's not a whole lot of like microtransaction stuff. There's like a few weapons packs, but otherwise you'll be just fine if you just get the base game. I think it's on Gamepass as well.
Yeah. Now I will say I am a little disappointed in how microtransaction heavy they're trying to make it.
Oh, they added more stuff.
Well, maybe it's not It's just it feels like it's too much of a grind. Like I just wish it was a little bit more Left 4 Dead in the sense that like, I feel like I'm upgrading and I'm not grinding the same level over and over to get a half decent gun.
Oh yeah. I mean, it is pretty much the closest thing to Left 4 Dead besides like maybe the what was all the games like the first person fantasy. I think it was Warhammer Vermintide, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are also like very similar. As far as like just having that style of like fast paced like zombie, or like horde-ish type of games.
All right. What other news did I have to bring this week? Let's see. The Witcher 3 cross save option isn't coming to the Xbox One. It's cool to see that they're actually giving some really good support to the Switch version by allowing you to play with the good old games version and the Steam version. You'll be able to share your save game with the Nintendo Switch.
This makes me want to buy it, actually.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
The fact that happens, but sadly you won't be able to do it with Xbox, and I don't know if they said or not if it'll work. I imagine it won't work with PlayStation as well. Like
so is it just between PC and
Switch? Yeah.
Switch. That's odd because I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot of audience that actually use that feature.
It's just a cloud save, right? Or I don't know how that's working.
I don't know. I know Microsoft has its own cloud saving system. Maybe that's part of it, but there are other games that definitely stream between, do cloud saves. So I don't know. But
yeah, I would imagine
since they're doing so many different, PC systems, and honestly, Switch is a very simple system. It'd probably be easier to make it work with Switch versus trying to deal with Microsoft and Sony system for cloud saves and try to link that in with Steam and good old games.
I'd say so. And then they got more people buying the Switch version right now than the Xbox and the PlayStation version, I'd say.
I mean, right now the Xbox version is the best version to pick up just because it has the best frame rate. But
it gives you the option.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, other than a beefy PC,
I was gonna say other than PC, but people, since the Switch version's been out since the end of last year.
I think so. Sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
I didn't pick it up. I'm waiting for. Well, I'm kind of waiting for a sale, and then it's also when do I need it? And I don't, because I've already played it on Xbox, and I have.
Well, I haven't played the DLC, so I'd like to if the DLC's on, is the DLC on the Switch version?
I think so. I think it's all of. I think it's the definitive edition, so it's all the DLC.
Yeah, I might get it because I can like play it on, outside of the. I don't even know what to say, man. I can't fucking get. I can't.
But
get
the
on
thing
it
is
no more.
with xCloud and game streaming, you could just have an Xbox controller, use your phone, and play the Xbox version.
I wonder.
I have the Steam version. That's why I'm saying I don't have it on Xbox.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if the xCloud version will look better than the Switch version.
Because the xCloud it still only streams in 720p, so resolution's not going to be a factor. But like the amount of assets, people, stuff like that will be better on the Xbox version over the Switch version.
Yeah, that's kind of funny the way that would work.
But like you said, you own it on PC anyway, so you'd be able to use your cloud save, which
I don't see Cyberpunk faring too well though. If they do put it on Switch, that's gonna be like a bad day for the Switch.
No fucking way.
Yeah, I mean, but they've done some crazy stuff, so I wouldn't put it past them. Like, we got the Witcher is already kind of a crazy port.
Yeah, but that's just the open world. It's like there's not much in the open world, like really. I mean, there's some stuff, but like, did you see the fucking Cyberpunk? You see that shit?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be. Crazy. It's not just gonna be big. It's gonna be vertical.
Yeah.
Like all the buildings. I mean, you'll be able to go. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. No way that shit's gonna be able to run on the Switch. People are gonna be flying and shit.
Well, if they can run it on like Xbox One,
Xbox One's still way more powerful than fucking Switch, so it's like
think about the cooling for something like that.
The CPU on Switch is gonna have a fucking heart attack if it even tried to approach something like Cyberpunk.
That's fucking. You know how the Switch swells up because it gets so hot when it tries to run games like that. That shit will make it the size of a damn. Like a hot dog. It's gonna be a hot dog wide.
I can believe it.
Yeah, it'd be like them Johnsonville Bronx. They plump when you cook them. It's gonna be the Switch.
Man, I hope they release the actual because there was a rumor they would release a more powerful Switch, but
the Pro Switch. I mean, I still think that's eventually going to happen. But honestly, it's just going to be the new Switch or whatever the fuck they call it, whatever.
The two Switches taped together.
It just sucks.
Do you think they'll ever get rid of sorry to cut you off. No, go ahead. You think they'll keep having like hybrid systems after the Switch?
I think they just do nothing but what they're doing with the Switch. I mean, because the thing is the console market they're done. Like Sony and Microsoft kind of own it.
Shit.
And
Nintendo kind of owning that shit too a little bit.
Well, they're owning the handheld market for sure. And then
they're
like the fact that the Switch is a handheld / console helps, but you put the Switch up against like PlayStation or Xbox, it's like, okay, where are the third parties? How does it work? How does Call of Duty work on it? How once it then starts, you start asking about third parties, and it's just over.
I think when the next one comes out though, and it can do both like this one can.
Yeah.
It'll get those games. It'll get some of those games. I don't know, man. You're probably right because
I'm curious what they do because they could totally make a system that does both. Like they could, because it would be about having external GPUs.
Back into like 10 plus teraflops. Could you imagine having to? I don't even know what kind of handheld it would take to get the same games as like an Xbox One X and a PS5, but still be portable.
Yeah.
But not have to be 4K 60, but maybe can be 1440p 60 or whatever, but still get like the same games. What would that fucking take? It sounds insane. It sounds like the what was the Razer thing? Seen that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So it can be done, but I bet that thing probably costs like $1,500 to make or something at least. Anyway, as a good side tangent. We got any more
That's
news?
actually the only news I had for this week.
Oh,
I know
my
Will,
only
you
thing.
said you had something else.
Yeah. So if you played the Bleeding Edge beta, you should get an email asking you for feedback on the beta, on the closed beta.
Did y'all play it?
I did. Yes,
I did. I liked it. I mean, but I will definitely let them know what I had issues with, like the speed and, stuff like I don't know.
there's still balancing issues that need to happen, but it feels really good now. Like,
yeah,
I played it before. It was not impressed, but after this closed beta, like I am really stoked about it and about it releasing. Like I'm excited for it. Like and then I had my friend, who's because anybody on Gamepass could play the closed beta, so he downloaded it and like this guy's not the hugest gamer, but it was just like, oh man, fucking Bleeding it. I want to play more and just going on a tangent about it, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And I can't believe I'm saying that because I wasn't played it before. Like I was not really excited for it. I'll be honest.
I think I'm just gonna wait till the game comes out.
Yeah, might as well. It's not that far off.
Yeah, it's March 24th, I want to say.
Yeah, I'm looking through my.
I feel like they waited too long to do a damn beta, a real beta.
I mean, they've done a few ones, but they were closed. They were like more.
Yeah, they were alphas.
Yeah, alphas. Yeah.
I feel like they waited way too long, and I lost interest trying to play a game at between like 5:15 and 6:22 or some bullshit.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So
I mean, they're gonna have another. I mean, they will have another beta on the 13th if you want to try it again.
Yep.
Before it comes out on the 24th.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you say, Steph?
No, so go ahead. I didn't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
No. So I mean, hopefully they'll with this beta's feedback, maybe they'll add that to the next one. So I'll be curious if they actually update it with the new stuff. I mean, it shouldn't be too much to update because it's basically just like stuff like speed, maybe because like the levels are so big and the characters seem like kind of small and also their speed is a little too slow. Like so I feel like they should add a few little easy
the time to kill or whatever is too long.
Yeah, and I'm not a huge fan of the battery replacement mode. I feel like that's like it's a little too much work. At least make the battery easier to break because it takes like quite a few hits, so it's a little annoying. I'd rather they swap that out for some other mode, like a battle like royale mode or something.
Shit, Call of Duty might get better that way.
Yeah, but I mean, like just as confined with the level, just like nothing like like not like a PUBG or anything, but just like you have freeform fighting and stuff like that. See who wins.
Kind of like that Naruto game that came out.
Yeah, Striker Edge or something.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you knew what I was talking about. Yeah, exactly like that game.
Yeah, wasn't really huge into that though. It just kind of because it's more Naruto, or Naruto, how to say.
Yeah, I never really was into the anime or manga, so I didn't care for the game. I didn't care to try and get into it or anything.
Right. Yeah, there's so much Naruto out there that's like, it's kind of starting to just turn into one big Naruto blob of content. But yeah, so the Bleeding Edge, just look for your emails if you want to contribute to the the feedback, and hopefully they'll take all that into account. I mean, obviously going to add more characters because there's definitely like a lot more slots open for expansions and the skins and all that stuff. So that should be. I'll be really curious to see how the game evolves over time.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we can kind of get in what you've been playing since we
Any media stuff you want to go over real quick?
What have I watched? I didn't watch. What is that? I watched. I don't know. Did I talk about Lock and Key?
I feel like
last week you did. Yeah, last.
Man, I haven't really watched anything this week. I hate to say, like I've just been a little busy.
I see some cool trailers. I want to just get some shout outs.
Yeah,
to some stuff. watch. Damn it, I'm fucking up the name of it. Westworld. I kept wanting to say Watch World, but Westworld season 3, the new trailer that looks pretty dope. It's got Aaron Paul. Was it? That's how you say his name. Fucking, I was just gonna say it. Jesse Pinkman. He's in it. What else? Shit. Oh, Stranger Things, the new season of that, the new trailer dropped for that. I don't know if y'all seen that trailer.
Oh, yeah, it was like a teaser, right, of Hopper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. And then it's another show comes in March. What is it? Ozarks, the new trailer for that. I don't know if you watched that. It's on Netflix. It's called The Ozarks. It's really good.
Infinity Lion wanted to say, no, you didn't talk about it. You said you will talk about Lock and Key this week. Okay.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm down to play. I'm done. I did finish it this week, and I
haven't
really
watched
enjoyed
it yet, so no spoilers.
All right.
Yeah, we don't have to spoil it. Like it's a real fun show. Watching? It's kind of like The Goonies meets Stranger Things. Yeah. Like it's because it's more like based in this house, and there's like really cool events that are happening. But it's a lot of fun. Like I really enjoy it.
Yeah, a lot of it mixing too, because I know the kid who played Georgie is the kid who is Brody or Bodie. I'm sorry, Bodie. Huh? So a lot of it influence too. Plus, like the villain is very kind of supernatural, evilish like that. So it's interesting.
Yeah. But this shit was this good. You ain't tell me.
Yeah, it's good, man. I mean, it's based off a comic. I think the comic is different in terms of like the way it's a lot more like serious and gory, I guess.
Yeah.
But this, I mean, this one is still good because it seems to retain like most of what the comic seems to want to convey. It just does it in a more like lighthearted fashion, I guess, or like should I say whimsical? I don't know. It's hard to say like how to explain it, but yeah, it's more like kid friendly, I guess, is one way to say it. Not like kids.
Like teens. My thing is, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's late teen, adult rated. To
me. Like adult. Yeah, like a young adult, I guess, kind of.
Yeah, because there's some scenes that are.
They're pretty hardcore.
Yeah, they're a little heavier than I would let a little kid see. Yeah.
Right.
But for the most part, yeah, it's something. Like if your kid's like, I don't know, 13, 14, you want a show to watch together, I think it will work fine. But you know, because I mean, kids see, spoilers, death. I mean, and it does happen and is approached. So, yeah, as long as you're kind of maybe have to have a little bit of a talk, like, you know, I don't see no reason a teenager can't watch it.
Cool. Definitely gonna watch it now because I wanted to watch it, but I didn't.
But yeah, I really did enjoy the show. I'm not the biggest. I want you to watch it. I'm not the biggest fan of the ending because of the. It's not a spoiler. The last key. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's I just how they ended the season was specifically set up. You know,
is it just 2. One season?
Yeah, yeah, they're setting up season 2, which. I mean, it's fine, but, you know, I just wish they would have ended it a little bit differently. Personally.
Well, one more thing. I don't know if you guys are boxing fans, but I am. And Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury are fighting this weekend. So, who you guys got? Who you got? Anybody? You watch boxing?
Know. No,
I mean I like boxing, but I don't know.
When is the Tyson Fury a Wilder fight?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's this weekend, Saturday.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be interesting because I think they both kind of had a win each or something before, or I forget how their timeline was.
It was a draw or whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know what you call it when it's like a tie, basically.
Yeah.
Which it really shouldn't have been a tie. Deontay Wilder he knocked him down like 3 times.
Yeah.
And that last time was bad. It was bad. I don't know how he got up. What was
Yeah,
what?
so with the first fight they had before that, was that the first one they had? I'm not sure.
Yeah, that was the first fight they had against each other. Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay. I thought it was another one previous to that. But
No,
yeah.
this is their second fight now. This is the second one. This is their rematch.
So do you think Fury is gonna have a better chance? Like, do you think he worked a little harder in the gym, or
I
you think?
think that anytime any fighter fights the same fighter twice, they always have a better chance because it's the second time. It's hard to beat the same person twice,
Yep.
Yeah.
or not even beat because no one lost. So
Mhm.
it's hard to fight the same person twice. But see, it's weird because I'm talking like Dante Wilder won because it felt like he won when you watch it. It
Yeah, it
felt like
did. He had better like knockout. I guess yeah, knockouts or whatever you want to say.
in
Yeah, but
knockdowns.
knockdowns. Yeah.
He basically knocked him out that last time though. He looked like he was like out of it when he got back up, even though he was like throwing like crazy punches. But you can still do that like half. I don't know. Like he's basically going off pure adrenaline right there, and if it
Yeah.
knocked him out with that time like that, then it would have been real bad. But
Yeah, Wilder's no joke. He's a crazy
he's
fighter.
not like a really good like he don't got like great feet or nothing like that. He's not gonna
Yeah,
move
like
around like
technically, yeah, he's not
yeah.
awesome technically, but he has good power in his punches.
Hell yeah, he know when to throw that haymaker, boy. Ooh.
Yeah, which is why I think Tyson kind of has the technique, but I don't know if his punching is. I mean, I'm sure he punches pretty hard, but Wilder is like on a whole level. Like he's pretty crazy.
Which is weird because he weighs like 212 or something.
Yeah, Tyson's like a lot. I think is he taller than him or by a
It
few?
blows my mind how much he weighs because I weigh just as much as he do, and he's like 6'5".
Yeah, that's crazy. They're both pretty crazy tall.
Yo, Tyson, he's 6'9",
Yeah, that's nuts. I think
two
Fury
seventy.
five. Fury. I mean, Wilder's 6'5" or 6'4" or something like that, right?
He's like 6'5",
Yeah.
6'4", and Fury is 6'9", and he weighs like 270. And
Yeah,
then
that's nuts.
Wilder, he only weighs like 220, 212.
Nintendad showed up, by the way.
Hey,
Welcome to show
Nintendo. Did he give like what is that like a sticker or like points or something?
Yeah.
Charges. That's cool. Thanks, man. What's up, Chris? How you doing?
Anyway, I just want to mention that because it's kind of it's pretty big.
Yeah, I'm really
Pretty
looking
big
forward to
deal.
it.
Yeah, I'm not. I might go out and watch it. I'm on vacation this weekend, starting this weekend. So.
Oh, nice. Enjoy it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna watch Lock and Key because y'all said it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's a good
I'm
one.
gonna
enjoyable.
watch it on my vacation. I'm gonna play Detroit Become Human on my vacation. Probably beat. Trying to think. Finish off Halo. Sadly, I never beat Halo 5 because I hate. I don't know if I said this on the podcast, but the cutscene where Locke and Master Chief fight, and he breaks his visor. I almost threw up. I was
Wow.
like, "There's no way, some fucking way." And I didn't play the story mode again until at the end of last year. So I started playing it again. I was so mad about it.
Well, don't play it on too hard. It gets frustrating. Legendary it gets like ridiculously hard.
I don't even know what mode I'm playing it on right now.
I did
But
want to
anyway,
mention. Wanted to mention that I am still looking at doing D&D through the podcast, or not podcast, but like through the channel. And we might upload it as on the podcast RSS feed as an audio form, and just have some fun with it. I know you said you were interested in stuff, and I think I could probably pull
how would
Will's
that
arm.
work? Like if we played it like do I gotta go buy books and stuff like that, or what do I do?
I don't think you. I have plenty of players' hand manuals. We'll have to. We'll figure it out because I do want to do it because it'd be fun to do online.
It's gonna have like
Honestly, the
dice and
harder
shit.
part is I need to figure out how I want to do the dice. I mean, I'm sure that there are plenty of options online, but I'd like a way for y'all to roll the dice and not me just rolling for everybody. So
No,
no,
I
it's
want to
gonna
roll
feel,
my own. I want to
yeah.
roll my own dice. I like the
But at
feeling
the
of
same
rolling dice.
time, like I need to be able to verify what you roll. You know.
We can just do it on cam. I got a
Yeah,
camera.
maybe. We'll, but I just want to let everyone know we are
I'm not
still
a
looking
bad
into
looking
it.
guy, Dustin.
Yeah.
I'll get on camera. I'm not ashamed of the way I look.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no, honestly, yeah, we're definitely looking into it. I'm still trying to figure out the logistics of it. I was looking to it online and seeing how people do it. I don't want to spend $150 on Steam to do it because they have kits to do it, and I don't know.
$150 on Steam, but they got like
Yeah.
a game version.
Essentially, like it. You can buy this thing in Steam, and it's a tabletop simulator, and that way you and your friends can play together and roll dice together.
Yeah, and so there's a tabletop that comes with it too, like with the actual game. I've never played it before. So
Well, I mean, what we would be doing, just throw it out there, is I would have a layout on the screen, and I would send that screen capture to y'all, and then we would you would explore essentially the screen capture I'm showing you. That's all.
Okay.
But at the same time, like if I was, because D&D is mainly, it's driven by the people playing it, not really the DM.
Yeah.
Like y'all can totally throw off like the adventure we're playing. Like
I've played games that are like D&D where you just basically the narrator makes the shit up certain shit and stuff like that. I've played games like that. I played Mafia.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Mafia?
No, I haven't played it. I know I've heard of it. I've just never played it.
Yeah, it's like a card. It's like a card, like a regular deck of cards where you use like the cards, the numbers represent stuff or whatever. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm still looking into it. I just wanted to give people an update. I'm gonna figure out a way of making it happen, and that way we can all kind of enjoy an adventure together.
Right.
But I do have plans. Got plans. We'll figure it out though.
Well, did anyone see Sonic?
I did not. No.
Well, I kind of want to see it, but I don't know if I want to see it in the morning. I'll probably just rent
It did pretty good, apparently.
Yeah, that's good. I mean,
okay.
It might have broken some of that video game curse, you know.
Yeah.
From what I heard.
I think it did better than Birds of Prey.
No, it trashed Birds of Prey. Like it did. Stomped on it. Yeah.
Kind of feel bad.
Well, when you try to make a woke Deadpool movie, like it's just you're not setting yourself out for success. Infinity Line said Sonic was amazing. I loved it. Cool.
Yeah. Good. That's a ringing check.
What?
I think he said that's a ringing endorsement. I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a ringing.
But look, we got an invader in there. Got old Nintendads in
there.
Yeah. Some Dad.
Oh, hi guys. How's it going?
Hey, Dad. Welcome to the show.
Hello, so I heard Sonic, and it came out like a bat signal in the night, and I had to come over. I never really liked. Yeah, out of nowhere. I didn't like the games growing up that much. Mm-hmm. But, well, I didn't like the first game. I liked the second, and Sonic and Knuckles was good. But the movie itself, it almost seemed like... did you ever see that movie, Hop?
No.
Where, like, James Marsden finds the Easter Bunny.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And he, like, runs around with him.
It.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same movie, right?
it kind of is, but I actually liked Sonic a lot more than I thought I would. I went in thinking it wasn't going to be that great, but I ended up watching it and liking it, and I look forward to the sequel. So if you go see it, make sure you stay after the credits for the post-credit stinger, because everything has to have a post-credit. Yeah, I think it's PG, rated PG. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How is Jim Carrey's Robotnik? Is it just Jim Carrey, or is it actually Robotnik?
Yeah, it's pretty much Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey, but
Jim Carrey's still a good. You know, it's fun. to watch Jim Carrey be Jim Carrey. Like,
right, yeah.
He might have his role, but he does a good
exactly.
job at it. It's like...
Yeah, I went and saw it with my girlfriend, and she was like, all of a sudden the door busts open, and Jim Carrey comes out. I'm sorry, Dr. Robotnik comes out, and she was like, I had no idea Jim Carrey was in this movie. I was like, yeah. I was like, did you know anything about this? She's like, no, you just said you wanted to see it, so here we are.
Nice.
It was a great Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, man.
Hope
you enjoyed
it.
No, we went the day after. I made sure we didn't do it go see it on Valentine's Day.
Didn't do it on Valentine's Day. Neither did I, man. Neither did I. Lonely Steph.
But yeah, Sonic was good. So was Lock and Key. I agree. And then there was this show Ragnarok I saw on Netflix.
Okay.
Which I guess it takes place in Norway. It's like Norse mythology, and it's just it's 8 episodes. I think just the first season is on there now, but it's one of those movies where they make it so it obviously was filmed in another language, but then they just put a dub over it to make it seem like it was. Yeah, so I would just watch it with in its native language and then just watch it with subtitles. But yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I heard about that. I did the same with Dark too. Dark was also like in German, I believe.
Yeah, Dark. Yeah, that was kind of like.
Is that why it was like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't watch Dark. I was like, why the fuck they sound like this? I took me like 45 minutes to try to stomach it. I was like, this is trash.
Yeah, Dark is kind of like a mature version of Stranger Things.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to watch it. That's
it's a good. Yeah, just watch the subtitles. That shit is so good though. It's fucking crazy, that show.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
I can't watch subtitles unless it's anime. Gotta be anime. Characters have got to be like jumping and having electricity coming from their legs while they're doing it for me to watch it with subtitles.
I usually watch my anime in dub because
if there's an English version, I'm watching. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, watch the English version. Funimation. Don't you watch the show? Tell them, Dustin. Funimation is the best thing that ever happened.
Yeah, I enjoy Funimation a lot. I can't lie. I haven't watched anything this week, anime-wise, but I have a vacation coming up, and I'm not gonna lie, I plan on binging a ton of anime.
When's your vacation?
March 6th through March 13th. I'm taking off.
Oh yeah, we talked about this. Yours is the week after mine.
Which I might not be able to watch a ton of anime. I want to, but I'm gonna be on a cruise. Going to the Bahamas.
Just download it. You can download it with the Funimation app.
That's true, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, I can. Man, there's it's gonna be good times. Yeah, I'll be able to watch it. I planned on picking up some audiobooks. That was my I didn't even think about it. Yeah, I can totally just download a bunch of stuff from the Funimation app and be able to enjoy it, like sometime during the trip.
Yeah.
Also, when
Go
on.
No, I was just going to tell them about an audiobook. I started Wheel of Time, but I wasn't very fond of it. But go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, when you listen to a podcast, do you listen to it at regular speed? Or I just found out, like, some people I know listen to them at, like, 2 or 3 times speed. And
I can't do 3 times. I've tried. It depends on the reader and the original at the speed they're reading at. Like when I do an audiobook, I'll try 1.3 is probably the slowest I'll go, because even if somebody's speaking kind of fast, 1.3 is still doable. Right. But like I've done up to 1.6, 1.7, but the idea of doing like 2 or 3 is kind of ridiculous to me. Like I can't do, like 2 I could probably do, but 3, like it's just chipmunks.
Right?
Chipmunks.
Yeah,
it's just crazy. Too much.
Yeah, not only audiobooks, but then like weekly podcasts.
Yeah.
You listen to them like 2 or 3 times speed, and I'm just they're like, well, I make out most of what they're saying.
Well, if we talk really slow, then we sound normal to them.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I mean, you could enjoy Xbox
Whoa.
Uncut at any speed you would like.
Basic.
Well, thanks for having me.
So,
thanks
Dad,
for coming on, bro.
out of left field, I'm gonna ask you real quick. Would you play D&D with us if we do it online?
Yeah.
I think you'd be a fun person to have.
I'd paint my face. I'd be ready.
Would you? I can't wait.
Yeah.
When we figure it out, I'll let you know. Thank you for
Alright,
jumping on randomly.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no
That was
problem.
awesome.
I'm gonna go.
I always enjoy
play some more.
your
I'm gonna
time.
go play some more Fortnite.
Yeah.
Nice. New
You
season
need to play
pass.
some Sea of Thieves, sir. Sea of Thieves.
I know I do. I do need to play some Sea of Thieves. But there's the Switch and
It's a great system.
plus,
I can't deny.
whenever I go to play Sea of Thieves, I always feel like I'm holding my team back, and I would hate to do that to you guys.
You would never hold me
really
back,
hate
sir.
it.
I've already maxed out most of the stuff in Sea of Thieves. You can't hold me back. Now it's just laughing at people.
Yeah, but it is. Oh, I just love the way the water looks. It never gets old.
Yeah,
It just always looks so good.
Yeah.
It just
That's
always
kind of
looks
why
so
I
good.
loaded it up for the podcast to run in the background, just because you could just sit there on a random screen. It's like, yep, it looks pretty. Just leave it exactly how it is.
Nintendo should work with Microsoft, get those waves, and make Wave Race together.
Oh
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I've been waiting for that.
And release it on the Xbox and the Switch.
Wind Waker 2.
Oh yeah,
Wind
that would
Waker
look really
2.
good. But yeah, Sea of Thieves, great game.
Yes, sir.
Also, before I leave, 5 days from now, coming to Game Pass is 2 Point Hospital.
Yeah.
And if
that's
you're a big
right.
fan of Sim Hospital back in the day, it's a great game. I never had a PC back in the day, but I played it a ton on the PS1. It was not a very good port of it, but when it's all you have, just like Diablo, I played tons of Diablo on the PS1 and tons of Starcraft on the N64 because I never had a PC or a computer growing up. So, but yeah, 2 Point Hospital coming out. Game Pass. Enjoy. Talk to you guys later.
See you later, Dad.
All
Bye.
right, Chris.
Hey,
Take care. Oh, it's
All
fun
right.
to have that on.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad. You too can join the Xbox Uncut podcast. One day we'll have Josh on. It'll be great.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
One
I'll be
day.
down for that.
All right, well, let's get into what we've been playing.
All right. Guys, I know it's going to be shocking to hear. I've played Minecraft and Sea of Thieves.
What?
No.
I mean, I know y'all weren't expecting these games, but yeah, it's the games I've been playing. But I did play some Bleeding Edge. I mean, we talked about it a little bit. I really enjoyed it. Like, I'm really stoked for Bleeding Edge. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I enjoyed playing the healer in the chair, like in the little speed, like he's in.
Yeah, I can too.
Yeah, like that dude's really cool. Because like in the alpha and stuff, I mean, I guess I'm not supposed to talk about it. It's like everybody felt like they didn't have any impact on other characters, and it just felt, it just wasn't fun to play. And I was just like, yeah, whatever. I guess I'll play it, but like it was just rough. But like this, I mean, I even though there's definitely balancing issues and they need to fix a few things, but I think this is a really good game. It's it feels good. It runs really well. Yeah, I'm stoked. I can't wait to play it. I cannot wait to play with everybody.
Yeah, me too.
But there's one thing I am disappointed about. When I'm on vacation, Ori is going to come out, and I'm not going to be able to play it. Because I'm going to be so far away. Yeah. So, and that, yeah, I'll have one extra day where we come back from my vacation before I have to go back to work, and I know I'll end up crushing. That's the first thing I'm gonna play is Ori. Like, I can't wait to play that game. and I'm gonna be thankfully I'll be isolated because I'm gonna go like off the grid digitally for the most part. I'm not gonna have any online access. I'm just want to take a week off from everything. It'd be great. Come back and watch, see how the world's burning. But yeah, I'm excited. I just actually in kind of other news, I got my first ever passport. It came in yesterday in the mail. I had to get it expedited, but yeah, it's cool. Got a passport, so I'm excited to leave the country. Because
you go anywhere your heart desires, Dustin. Anywhere.
No, I can't. Not at all.
Oh man.
But
especially China.
China. Yeah, I mean, it's just a very sad situation with the amount of deaths that's going on over there because of the coronavirus.
It's nuts.
But yeah, all right. But I mean, that's all I've really been playing. Oops, didn't mean to hit the mic. But what have you guys been playing? I'm going to look to see if I played anything else, just in case. But what you been playing?
So I've been playing also the Bleeding Edge beta. Had fun with it. Have some issues, but I'm definitely going to report that. Stuff that I had issues with. I also played a little bit of Division 2.
Yeah, I played that as well.
Yeah, because I was on sale for like $3. That was pretty good. I actually went back to play 1 as well because I never beat it. So I actually think 1 still looks better. I mean, so far. But a lot of fun with that game. What else playing? I played Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD because it was on the free play days. Pretty fun. I was hoping they would port the original Monkey Ball games, but this one's okay. I have Code Vein. I bought that an anime week month. The price, I mean, it wasn't like a great sale, but I just wanted to play it. I was like desperately wanted to play it for some reason. Let's see. I played Call of Cthulhu, which was a Games with Gold game. It's a cool game. It's a cool little horror game. If you're interested, it's a first person like adventure game, pretty much with horror elements. So if you like that, you'll probably check it out. It is X enhanced. It's a little slightly blurry, but it still runs okay. I was playing Titanfall 2 multiplayer because I was like just curious to play it again. So between Apex and this, it's a pretty smooth transition. It's just the Titans are different, so it's definitely much different than Apex in that regard. I wish they took the Titanfall 2 multiplayer and they spinned it off and made it its own like mode or like its own free to play. Because it's so good. It doesn't like it's not as good as the first Titanfall, of course, but it's worth. I wish it had a higher population because it's such a fun game.
I was about to ask that. How many people was playing? Did it give the number at the bottom still?
Yeah, it's like maybe 800 or something.
800.
It wasn't super high, but I mean you're still able to get a match. It shouldn't be an issue, but I wish to enable crossplay on that one. I think that's worth it at least for. I think it sucks.
But crossplay on damn Apex Legends.
Yeah, I know that's another one that needs it too. So yeah, I mean, I wish they did that for Titanfall 2. It sucks because, and also they didn't put too many achievements for the multiplayer for Titanfall 2. It was only like 2 or 3 easy ones. So if you're playing it, you're basically playing it for fun and cosmetics, which is probably the same for Apex as well. I played some PUBG with some friends. Apex, of course, I maxed that out, the achievements. So now I'm just trying to max out the battle pass. And lastly, Anthem. Been having some fun with that. It's funny how close the theme is to Dragon Age, though. Like the main theme, it's kind of close to it. But it's a fun mecha game, like or Iron Man simulator. So I haven't really figured out how the missions are. I mean, I've co-opted a few times, but I would want to play with you guys instead of just randoms. But I've had a good time with it though. I'm looking forward to see what the EA changes with it. It looks amazing still. Some performance. It's quite the look. But that's it for me. What about you, Steph?
I have been continuing to play Days Gone because I've been playing that shit.
Oh yeah.
A lot. It's a very long game. I feel like you get more out of it. That shit shortened it a little bit, but since it's open world, it's kind of like playing. It's like playing a Ubisoft game almost.
Right. Yeah.
But like not as good, but still pretty decent. It's not bad, but it's just so much. But it's not quality stuff, I should say.
Yeah, it's like a mix of State of Decay and like Far Cry.
A lot of the same like CPUs or whatever. Like if I kill a zombie, the exact same zombie is right next to it, or every guy that you can save and send to a camp, whatever, they all look exactly the same. Save the same guy like 40 times with different clothes on.
Yeah, they need that rising technology that randomizes the zombies.
Yeah, but that doesn't make the game any less fun though. So just still, that's keeping my interest. I like the motorcycle and stuff, so it's pretty cool. Like I said earlier, I started up Detroit Become Human, and goddamn, ooh, that game beautiful. Don't nothing look better than that shit. Nothing.
Yeah.
I thought God of War looked good, and I thought what was it? The Call of Duty Modern Warfare single player looked good. This shit looks fire. Washing the dishes and taking out trash, and vacuuming and shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's not like you're doing much, but the graphics are still insane. I mean, for an adventure game, it's pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, man. Ain't nothing like seeing the freckles. You know what I mean, on a robot's face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I will say though, whenever I was getting my ass whooped in the very beginning of the game, kind of like giving you the feel for like how the game gonna be. I was all ready to kill a human. I was like, man, fuck this human, motherfucker. You gonna kick me in my chest? Like, damn. Like, I got a chest, bruh. Like, I know I'm a robot, but when you hit me, does it feel to you like you hurting a real person? Anyway, but yeah, that shit is fire though. I fucks with it so far. So, I mean, I like the way the graphics look, and the next gen talks about the game so much that I kind of know a lot of the stuff in it. So, and play some Spider-Man just because my kids was playing it and whatever. So I was kind of helping them out. So I played a little bit of that. And, I've been on my Call of Duty shit. Your boy put up a 50 piece the other day. Well, Rust is back. All the game modes on Rust they fire. Game is still amazing. Still a great game. It's been rumored that they're gonna have a battle royale mode. It says classified, and people are saying it's probably battle royale. I don't know though.
Sorry,
Call of Duty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm still playing that. But yeah, there's like a screen in the main menu that says classified. It's player, multiplayer, classified, and then like co-op or whatever. So I'm guessing they waiting maybe for I don't know 3 or whatever. Who knows? Okay. But I don't know why they would put that there like that. But so, yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but I hope it's battle royale. But that's what I've been playing. I'm looking forward to vacation where I can play some PUBG, try that game mode out. But other than that, man, shit, same old other shit, bro. I guess that's it.
Yeah, I think that does the show this week. We appreciate everybody for tuning in and hanging out with us for sure. But we will be back next week. We're gonna try Wednesday.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been battling with it. We've said before that I'd love it to be like a hardcore set schedule, which we try to do Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. I know lately we've been pushing it back to Thursday for the last couple weeks, but we will be trying to get right back on Wednesdays, just so that, you know, Thursday's a good fallback day for us, but we would love to kind of have, I know everybody wants more consistency from us, and we're going to try to give it to y'all.
Yeah.
So we apologize if, you know, it's sitting there and you're hitting refresh going, is it me? Is it what's going on with the podcast? But we'll be, like I said, we are going to strive to do better. And until next week, we hope y'all have a safe, wonderful week. And we'll talk to you then.
Yeah. Oh, Infinity Line also played, he said played Tabs.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Go ahead, Will. I'm sorry.
+4. No worries. Kingdom Hearts. So he played those Marvel's Capcom Infinite. So that's Josh's list. What's Tabs?
Not sure.
Kind of forgot about that one.
I feel like that's a shooter. Probably.
Is that an acronym for something?
Looks like it. Tabs. Oh, sorry, Dustin, I didn't mean to interrupt here.
No, you're good. No, I'd rather get
Josh
get this stuff in.
Oh, totally accurate battle simulator. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the preview program game where you're like fighting Justin, whatever that is. It's kind of interesting. Gotcha. All right, I got you, Josh. Appreciate your feedback, sir. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks to Psychotron and Supernintendad as well.
Yeah, most definitely. But yeah, we'll be back next week. Like I said, y'all take it easy. Peace out, everybody.
Later, guys.